Your shit breaking up, bro.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants.
Y'all had to tell him like that?
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
That's crazy.
And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, I'm playing right now. I'm already live.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. There goes a loss of 3 right away. Second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Hey, this the real Burgess nigga. He nice.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. Just where he needed to be to knock it away.
I hate putting up fucking cabinets.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah. Burgess.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick-6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Oh, I forgot who my fucking wideouts are.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Oh. Oh, shit. I got caught. He got caught on that dude. I had it. It's all good. I'll pick it right
to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They have things going their way.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
Going crazy.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
You do?
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
He punted it.
This is taken at the 15. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
Burns.
You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Murray going to throw.
Oh, my God, bro.
Under pressure, they got him again.
How do I go right to this nigga,
Brian Burns in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Fuck. What a real-life Commanders is here. Line his ass.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, I'm already
Score
knowing can't stop
after one on EA Sports. Four yards remain for 2nd down. Another run with Mitchell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action.
Bro, look at this shit. Who the fuck is that, bro? Burns again is killing this man, bro.
Ryan Burns able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
He's getting double every play.
They hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's a run by
Bro, this
Akers.
shit is fucking
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The run on 3rd.
As long as you pass your own 40.
Waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down.
Wow, weak as hell, bro.
Hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
But I'm just saying, for them to get God damn. Nigga poop, bruh.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out 1st and 10.
Run on me, bro.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yeah, go ahead, jump. Go false start if you want, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's right, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on third, Watson.
Get that shit out of here, man.
His big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards.
Everywhere.
Second down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he's got room past the 20. And he is out of
got all the
bounds
49ers
right
on his
around the
goddamn
10-yard
team.
line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Only thing is, my secondary is slow as shit. My front 7 fast, though.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Quick throw completed by Watson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Make something happen.
This take it in at the goal
Make something
line.
happen. Make something happen.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Murray. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, I've been trying that the whole time, bro.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now. Over the middle, the connection.
I know I got him. I know how I'm about to use this man.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He played on the safety.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To the line, facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it.
This nigga.
Out of bounds he goes, and that's
I tried to send circle up the field. He sent R1.
This first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league,
you saw that shit
on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
I missed the field goal, bro.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take him here. Come right here, fucking boys.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Shit. fuck is Burns? I see. I'm going away from that shit.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
You know what?
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Murray. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Murray now on first down. Murray has it.
Bro, this line is fucking dude, bro. I gotta trade somebody.
The ball is squirted out
God
from his
damn,
hands.
we get sacked on the simple 4-man rush.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often think about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Open.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
When teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Bro, that run game, I'm a run
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll go again here with Akers.
Bro, look at this shit, bro. He's
they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Bro,
a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking crap. Check 3.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
3 down. 49, guys. Mike.
Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check.
Davis Price gets this one out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Take away all that shit underneath. I'm gonna make them go deep.
Kill. Hey, 59. Kill. Turn it up.
No, sir.
Now a give, right side. It's right, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays and resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. 49.
Now it's Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete.
So I'm forcing him to take this shit over the top.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him.
That was supposed to be a pick, though. I feel like it was.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah, man. I'm stupid as shit. I got to just run behind Juice, bro.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Bro.
2nd down, a run with Patterson.
No blocking, bro. No blocking.
15.
None
It's
whatsoever,
a loss
bro.
of 4. Now 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured.
He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away.
I took my eye off the bar when I saw
him
him run up with that safety.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a give right side.
Oh, my God.
It's right.
Bro, my stupid ass pressed triangle instead of square trying to dive, bro.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And now Watson throws another interception. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Off the option, here's Akers. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Off the option, here's Akers. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you, that's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
That one 28 yards on the ground. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, what you call it? Send me to the party right quick.
Now Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, a quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Watson. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Watson. Throw left side complete. That's right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
To throw, Watson. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Second and 8.
He just got
Watson to throw. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Watson. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Washington, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Anderson. What are you about to take a nap or something? Damn.